When was the last time you took a leap of faith, trusting that everything is going to work out? Do you crave growth, or are you merely content with the status quo? If you want more out of your life, out of your career, and out of your relationships, you are in the right place. Take the leap and discover how to create a life by design rather than living it by default. Real success starts with you. Now here's your host, Colleen Biggs.
Hello, everyone. We are back with another episode of Take the Leap. I am your host, Colleen Biggs, and today I am going to focus on the 3 pillars of manifesting. Now that we're into the new year, it's time for us to have vision. It's time for us to see that vision every day and focus on the 3 pillars of those visions for them to come to reality. Pillar number 1 is creating a vision for your life and year. Pillar number 2 is taking action on that vision. So we're going to talk about action. And then pillar number 3 is the belief part, which tends to be the hardest part for most everybody. And I'm excited to be with you today. And I want to thank our sponsor for today, BizBolster Web Solutions. Imagine if you increase the visits to your website and have consistent flow of new business. BizBolster Web Solutions designs websites and sets up tools that not only attracts new prospects, but also starts building the know, like, and trust factor for those prospects when they land on your website. Through exceptional website and targeted SEO, our clients are not only found online, but are also able to convey their area of expertise as well as the what's in it for me to their prospects. Imagine if it was this easy for you to increase sales for your business by driving more traffic to your website. Well, it is. Be sure to visit BizBolster Web Solutions at bizbolster.com to download your free SEO guide and schedule your discovery session today. BizBolster Web Solutions has worked with many of my clients. I work with BizBolster Web Solutions for our SEO, for our podcast, for our website, and we're getting fantastic results. So I highly recommend bizbolster.com. All right, back to the show. We are going to dive into manifesting. I think a lot of individuals that I surround myself with in the LEAP community, in networking events that I meet, they really believe in manifestation and they have vision boards that they create. And I'm surprised at the number of women that I come across on a regular weekly basis that don't have a vision board, or I ask them, what do you want? And they have no idea how to answer me. And I think that's step number 1. So if you're listening to this right now, step number 1 is to ask yourself, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want out of your life? What do you want out of your health? What do you want out of your relationships? What do you want out of your community? What do you want out of your faith? Right? What do you want from God? These are all the things that we need to ask ourselves what we want. And how we go about that is really looking at what do we want to achieve that would make us happy this year? What are the things in our lives that, and I kind of always say, if money wasn't in play, because so many people tend to play small because they're thinking about money. And I would love to go on 4 vacations this year, but I can't afford it. And that's a very scarcity, lack-minded thought. If you were to say, I want to go on 4 vacations this year, and that was on your vision board, I promise you, you will go on 4 vacations this year. All you have to do is start planning the vacations. They don't have to be elaborate, expensive vacations. You could go on a vacation camping. My husband and I did that for years when we were first married and didn't have the money to really be blowing on vacations. We would go camping, and that was our vacation. So the money that cost us to camp was maybe $100 in groceries for the weekend and gas. And that was what our vacation was. And we had so much fun hiking and hanging out in the wilderness. So think about that. Are you able to broaden your mind to really write down the things that you want. What would your life be like if your health was better? Do you want to feel strong? Do you want to release weight? Do you want to feel healthier on the inside and maybe get blood work because you want to see what your numbers are? Do you want to make more money in your business? Do you want to get a new job? Maybe you're in corporate America and you want to get a new job. Or land a new client. What does that look like? Put it on a vision board. I love that we could write down all of our goals, and that's the first step, writing down all the goals. But then I want you to take those goals and I want you to go online and pull pictures and images of what those goals represent in images for you, for vision. And creating really not just about work, but about your life in general. If you're an entrepreneur like I am, business and personal are very much the same thing. So if you create a vision for your year that is all about work, but it doesn't balance out with what you want in your life, then it's not going to work for you. So create a vision for your life that is joyful, that is happy, that when you look at it, you get all giddy and say, oh my gosh, if all of this happens this year, it's everything I've ever wanted. Create that. Go as big as possible. I have had images on my vision board. This is the third vision board that I have my cabin on. And we have been envisioning buying a cabin for 5 years. And the last year, we finally purchased 5 acres of land, and it all came from both of us. My husband and I have it on our vision boards. It's there every day. It's always in our thoughts. And it finally came to fruition that we took the first step and we were able to get the land. If you would have asked me 3 years before that how I was going to buy 5 acres of land, I would have told you I have no idea. But that we were able to do it is just mind-blowing. And now on my vision board is that the construction loan agreement will be approved, that we'll have a builder, and that we will finally have that cabin built. So we're on God's time. So even if you have it in your vision up there and you notice these things are stupid because I've had my vision board up here, but nothing's ever come to fruition for me. I want you to ask yourself, are you taking action on your vision, which is pillar number 2? Are you taking action on your vision? Manifestation has never been about creating a vision board, looking at your vision board, praying, and taking zero action. And just sitting in your house, watching TV all day, or literally doing nothing to take steps toward your vision. If I wasn't asking realtors to send me land that was available, if I wasn't asking for these things to come to me, even though at the time I didn't know how I was going to pay for it, I never would have been able to purchase the land that I did. So I ask you again, are you taking action on your vision? If you want to go on vacation, sit together. A client of mine just did this. Her plan is to make more money in her business this year that will pay for a full vacation for her and her children and her husband. So she sat with her husband the other day and they literally picked out where they were going, what hotel they're going to stay at, all the activities they're going to do. She's planning the vacation before she's made the money because she is so in belief that she will earn the money and that the opportunities will come to her and it will be available for her to do it, that she's planning the trip. And when you plan the trip, you're telling the universe, I'm ready. I kind of did the same thing. I just sold one of my vehicles and purchased a bigger SUV with all-wheel drive because where our cabin is has snow and I need an all-wheel drive vehicle that I can switch to snow mode. I also needed 3 rows of seats that I would be able to bring my grandchildren up with me, that I could put all the seats down and haul up a whole bunch of gear or, pull a trailer to haul stuff up to our cabin. So even though I haven't gotten the construction loan, we haven't gotten down that step yet, I'm telling the universe and I'm telling God, I'm ready. I'm purchasing the vehicle. I'm ready. And these are the steps and the action steps that you want to take. So let's talk about pillar number 3. This is probably the hardest pillar for everyone. You can create a vision for your life. You can get images, and it's fun to put a vision board together and stare at it every day. And you can take action on your goals and your vision, but believing that it's possible that they can come true, that is the toughest part, especially when individuals are struggling with paying bills and am I going to make payroll this month? And I'm barely keeping it afloat at my house. Just knowing that there's a bigger plan for you and you are worthy of that money, you are worthy of that life, and really leaning into it. And the belief part comes in any shape or form that you need for you. For me, I would, that's why I had realtors start sending me land that was available, because in my mind, I was going to purchase land, didn't know how I was going to do it, but I was going to do it. So I believed it so much that I had them send me land. I went looking at land, all the things that I would do before I even had the money in the bank to buy the land. I did it. And then it was like, we need to figure out how to get this money. And that was the next step that we put in place. So do what you need to do to believe. Do you need to surround yourself with a community of women or people, or, 5 people that you surround yourself with that will help hold that vision for you and support you in the actions that you're taking, so you can keep that belief? Do you need to read books? I mean, I've read so many books by Rhonda Byrne, and they have helped me so much. If you've not had the book, The Magic, start with that, because it's 28 days of gratitude, and it will change your life. I promise you, it will change your life. There are so many ways that I have received and manifested money in my life that was crazy. I had received refund checks early in my career when I first became an entrepreneur and was figuring out where I was going to get money. And I received refund checks from credit cards that had been closed 2 years before. And one year we actually got a refund back from the IRS. It was really big. And I was shocked because we've always owed every year. So it's like we were always taken care of. No matter what was going on, we were always taken care of. And it maybe didn't come in the package that I thought it would come in, right? If we want to manifest more money in our business, you want it to come through your business. So you think clients are going to give it to you, but sometimes it's a refund or a rebate or other things that happen that drive additional income to you. So the taking action is a huge piece. I can't push on that enough after you've created the vision for yourself, but the belief. Surround yourself with people that will help you hold that belief. Surround yourself with things in your office, with sticky notes that say, what you need them to say to help you believe. I have a sticker sitting here on my computer that says, believe in yourself. And my subconscious mind sees that every day. So I know that because I have sticky notes that say success only, and I have signs on my wall that says where God guides, He provides. I have signs that say the biggest determinant of success is how determined you are to succeed. You name it, I have the signs that tell me that I expand in abundance, success, and love every day, as I inspire those around me to do the same. And so that's where I live. And you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that it's possible. So don't try and do it alone. Surround yourself with people and share your vision board. It was very exciting to share my vision board with my husband, and so that he knew what my goals were, as well as aligning them with his goals. So that is the advice I wanted to give you today as we focus on the 3 pillars of manifesting. It's really a thing out there, ladies and gentlemen. And I just want you to remember, you're the only you that's ever been. You're the only you that will ever be. That is huge. There will never be another you. Now is the time. Create your vision. Know that you're worthy of it. Know that you're worth it. Take action on what that vision is that you want in your life, no matter what anyone around you thinks or says, and then believe that it's possible. You're worth so much more than you even believe today that you're worth. And God is just waiting to give it to you if you'll believe it's possible. Thank you for joining me today. Until next time, be you and be strong. Bye-bye for now.
Thank you for joining us on this journey of self-discovery, where you learned the tools to create a life by design. Remember, you are the only you there is, and you are the only you that will ever be. Be you and be strong, because you are brilliant, and the world needs you at your best. We cannot wait for you to join us again next time.